what do you think we should be looking for as students? Like, if we were to evaluate teachers, what would we look for?
For a teacher, I would look for a teacher who's patient, a teacher who's willing to help students, and a teacher that's like ready to commit their whole year in helping.
I look for in a teacher who doesn't just read a paper that the superintendent or someone gives them to teach us, someone who actually relates what we're learning to everyday life. Because I know I learn better that way, and that's how my teacher teaches me.
That's good. So Vanessa, what would you want to look for in a teacher?
Go ahead, girl.
Well, I believe that a good teacher is a teacher who challenges students. Because I feel as though the only way you can learn is if you're challenged. And if you're just a teacher who's going to just give the students sort of easy work and leeways and like, oh, you can turn in the homework like 2 weeks from now. It's okay.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I feel as though like you should be enforcing your rules and you should be teaching the students and challenging them and not giving them like an easy sort of like, you know, just do this one problem for homework kind of thing.
Do you guys think that us as students have a voice in the evaluation of teachers?
I think at some schools you do, in some schools you don't. Like at my school, we have a survey for each of our teachers saying like how they're doing. And the survey's kind of mixed up with like overall what goes on in the school and how you feel about it.
How effective do you think that was though? Because we had the same thing at my school, but I feel like it was kind of generalized. We couldn't really, there was not really something we can write about our teachers, you know.
Right.
We had a space to write extra comments if we wanted to. I chose not to because I feel like none of my teachers are bad teachers. They all know what they're doing.
The surveys that we had, only the teachers got to see it, and they didn't really get fired or hired or get paid more. It was just for their benefit to see how they're doing in school. So that's basically what our question is, like how much voice should we have? How much say should we have in the teachers that are being hired these days? Vanessa here with a comment.
I don't believe students should evaluate teachers.
Why is that?
Because unless you're going to specifically pick out the students to evaluate teachers, some students just don't like to learn in general. Other students just have bad opinions.
That's
and some
true.
students just do not know how to choose teachers.
Yeah, but
because they believe that they want teachers to give them the easiest work and nothing to learn, and therefore in the end they end up learning nothing, and they don't realize that they don't learn nothing.
No,
and that they should get a challenging teacher so that they actually have the ability to and effectively learn.
I partially agree with you, but sorry, I was gonna say that students, you're not born not wanting to learn and wanting to get the easy way out. It depends on the type of teacher it is, you know. So if we get to evaluate the teacher firsthand to see how their work is, maybe it'd be interesting and we like to learn. You know what I mean?
But what kind of students are exactly going to be evaluating these teachers?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Maybe you, maybe me, maybe Paulo.
But what's like the range? Like, what are we looking for here? Students who are getting Fs or students who are getting...
Maybe they could choose students who are doing better in school and better in that class. And then you could take a group of students who are doing bad in that class.
Yeah, exactly.
See two different evaluations.
Yeah, definitely.
And
so then you can come to a final agreement as to how you feel a teacher should act in classes.